What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be making some homemade lemon chicken piccata with capers. I got this recipe on realfooddietitians.com. This is what it looks like. I also bought some boxed mashed potatoes already made, the Bob Evans kind, and then I'm going to be making some baked asparagus, some seasoned baked asparagus as well. But I went ahead and prepped the majority of the ingredients. Some garlic, about 5 large cloves of garlic, minced that up. And then I have some capers, gonna need some capers. I bought 2 large chicken breasts. I went ahead and sliced them, so I made 4 little cutlets. And then I went ahead and lightly pounded them out to make them about 1/2 inch thick. I'm gonna go ahead and grab those out of the fridge and I'll just show you guys what they look like. So yeah, take a sip of my monster. For the energy. So go ahead and grab the chicken here. Okay. Grab our chicken. Turn this guy on here. So yeah, I bought 2 large chicken breasts, but I sliced them in half, as you can see. So I made 4 little cutlets, and I just pounded them out lightly till they're about 1/2 inch thick. So here's our chicken. Go ahead and put these guys to the side here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get like a shallow bowl, and we're gonna add some flour, garlic powder, salt, pepper, mix that up, and then we're gonna coat our chicken breasts. And then we can go ahead and prep some chicken broth and the capers. We're gonna need some Dijon mustard as well. So I'm gonna go grab a few items so that way we can go ahead and prep everything. But I pretty much have everything out. We just need to portion it out. So grab my whisk, and we can go ahead and get a plate here. Little plate. This and what else? Can opener. Get my Dijon mustard. Have my tools for success. So have everything prepped. So let's just go ahead and start by whisking up 3 tablespoons of flour with some garlic powder, salt, and pepper. It's gonna be our light breading for the piccata, so let's go ahead and do that. When I worked at Carrabba's for a while, back in 2017, I believe, they made a really good chicken piccata. At the time, I didn't eat chicken, so I'm excited to try it homemade. So I'm gonna just show you guys the process here. Okay, so go ahead and take our plate here. There we go, little plate. And then I'm gonna add the seasonings. So I have the flour, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Just go ahead and lightly whisk this up in this ramekin. Whisk this guy up here, just like so. I need one of those like little thin baby whisks for just seasonings, but this is good. Okay, let's go ahead and just add the flour to our plate here. Smack it. Smack it. I'm just gonna go ahead and, shake it up just like that. Smash the little clumps. The flour is really clumpy. That's perfect. Okay, so now let's go ahead and we're going to lightly coat our chicken cutlets here. That is good. Perfect. Go ahead and just add the first little cutlet here and lightly just bread it up here. The light breading, just some flour, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So we're just gonna tap it into the flour. Get the sides as well. Make sure you coat everything with our flour here. It's like, so this is a big one. Big piece of chicken. And it looks like it has legs. See that? Okay, go ahead and place this guy right here. At first I was like, is this gonna be enough flour? But it is perfect amount for our little chickens. So I'm just going to toss it up in our flour. Perfect. One more little chicken. Coat it nicely. Tap it into the flour. Transfer them back to the plate. The excess flour on the chickens here. That is perfect. Go ahead and place this guy in the sink. Wash my hands off really quick. Coat it in flour. Wash my fingers off really quick. Wipe my hands off. That flour loves to stick to the fingers, if you know what I mean. Okay, so, oops, don't want to get any flour on my sweater. All right, so we have our little chicken breasts, chicken cutlets here. Chicken, covered in flour. Smells really good. I'm gonna go ahead and place these guys to the side next to the stove. Have my skillet. I'm just gonna be using my stainless steel skillet here. I'm gonna use this one today. Okay, and we are going to need now, still some flour stuck on my fingers. We're gonna need 1 cup of chicken broth. So I have my chicken broth. Shake it up a little bit. 1 cup of that. So I'm gonna get my liquid measuring cup here. Let's just, yep, that's good. Measure out 1 cup of chicken broth, or you can use chicken stock, whatever you guys have. We have our chicken broth here. I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of sorry, that was loud. 2 tablespoons of capers without the liquid. So I went ahead and bought a little thing of capers. Very nice. Smells good. Okay, so we need 2 tablespoons, but I actually need to grab a little scoop thin enough, narrow enough to fit in this little container. So maybe get a knife or something to fit it in the container. I'll use the end of my spoon, the little bottom of the spoon. Maybe that'll work. Let's get 2 tablespoons of this. It's like 1 and a half, I'd say. So a little bit more, Yeah, that's good. Or actually, a little bit more. A little bit more, just a tad more. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's about 2 large tablespoons of capers, so it's perfect. And I'm gonna go ahead and add the Dijon mustard. We need 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and we're gonna add these ingredients together once we start cooking, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and just add these together. Shake this up. Mustard. That's delicious. Okay. I'm just gonna leave it just like that, propped in there. So we have our capers, Dijon mustard. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and place these next to the skillet as well. Just like so. Place my little chicken broth and garlic over there as well. Okay. And what else? What else do we need? Take a little sip. Put this back in the fridge. I'm gonna put these items back in the fridge. And then I believe that's pretty much it. We do need some lemon juice for the end of our cooking process, but I can grab that once we cook everything up. So yeah, it's gonna be the end. Put this back in the fridge, and then we can go ahead and get started by cooking up our chicken. We're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, this guy, to the skillet on a medium-high heat. And then we're gonna go ahead and cook our chicken on the first side for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's no longer pink and nice and slightly brown on the bottom. Then we're gonna flip it over, cook the remaining side, and then once our chickens are fully cooked through, we can go ahead and remove them from the skillet, and then we can cook up our garlic and then create our little sauce, our lemon sauce. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this oil here right next to the other ingredients. I'm gonna put these back in the fridge, and then we can go ahead and get started by cooking our chicken in our skillet. Put the capers over here, the mustard. Gonna need 1 tablespoon of butter. And I'll go ahead and grab my lemon juice. have this one. Lemon juice. Gonna use this, and then we need 1 tablespoon of butter. We're gonna add these at the end, but either way, I'll just keep them out for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on, pull up my pants here. Gonna go ahead and turn on the skillet on a medium-high heat, and then I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to the skillet. Once that's nice and hot, we can go ahead and add our chicken. But gonna go ahead and turn on the skillet, medium-high heat. And then gonna add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin. Just gonna coat the bottom of the pan. That's perfect. Gonna let that get nice and hot, medium-high heat. Perfect, that is good. Place these over here. Don't need this, don't need this. Okay guys, I'm just reading the recipe right here. I have my laptop, and it's saying that we're gonna cook the chicken on one side until it cooks, till it's no longer pink. Then we're gonna flip it over, cook that side as well, and we're gonna let it cook until, once again, we see no more pink on the inside, and then we get the internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So once it reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit, then we're good to go. We can remove the chicken, and then we will go ahead, add the remaining olive oil, so about 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the skillet. Then we can go ahead and cook our garlic, about 30 seconds. Add the broth, capers, mustard, add the butter as well, which will be our delicious lemon sauce for our chicken. Yep, perfect. Gonna go ahead and add our chicken to the skillet because it's nice and hot. It's very hot actually. Turn on this smoke thingy. Add this to our skillet. Hopefully the smoke alarms do not go off. I'm gonna let these 3 cook first, and then I will cook the remaining chicken. Have it on a medium-high heat. Yeah, I feel like the smoke alarm's about to go off. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my patio door. It's nice and smoky in here, so don't let the smoke alarm go off. Perfect. Yeah, it's always embarrassing when the smoke alarm goes off. Don't want that to happen. So, gonna let that cook for a few minutes. We're gonna flip it over, and then we can cook the remaining chicken breast as well. Okay guys, so far smoke alarms haven't gone off, thankfully. I went ahead and added a lid on the top as well, just to trap some of the smoke. But it's been a few minutes, so let's go ahead and flip over our chickens. Grab my little tongs. Flip these guys over. Yeah, that's beautiful. Little crust. Yeah. That is perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna let those cook for another few minutes till it gets nice and a little bit golden on the bottom. And then I'll remove them from the skillet and I'll finish cooking the other chicken as well. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and check the temperature of the chicken just to see if it reached 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And if it did, we can go ahead and remove the chicken from the skillet, and then I'll finish cooking the remaining chicken cutlet. But gonna go ahead and check the temperature of our chicken. 140, 150, yep, we're good. We have reached, and it was still climbing up the ladder, so we reached 171. And like I said, it was still climbing, so I'm gonna go ahead and remove the chicken from the skillet. Get a clean plate. Little plate. And remove it. Nice color. Okay. Gonna go ahead and add just a little bit of olive oil here. Coat it in that flour there. So far, here's our delicious little chicken breasts. Chicken cutlets here, beautiful golden color, as you can see. Smells so good. So I'm gonna put these guys down here. And then once again, just gonna let that remaining chicken cutlet finish cooking. And then we can go ahead and get started by cooking up our garlic, our broth, and all of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. We're good with the smoke alarm, so close the door. Perfect. Okay guys, so that last chicken cutlet is fully cooked, and now we're just going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the skillet on a medium-low heat. Then we're going to cook our garlic for a few seconds. Keep an eye on it so it doesn't burn. And then once our garlic is cooked, we can go ahead and add the broth, our broth, capers, and mustard to the skillet. I'm reading it on my laptop. And then we can wait until that reduces till about halfway, till the liquid reduces to about halfway, so about 3 minutes. Then we'll add our butter and our lemon juice, or just the butter. Then we're gonna return the chicken back to the skillet. Then we'll add the lemon juice. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the skillet on a medium-low heat, and then we will cook our garlic first. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on a low, medium heat. Okay. And we're gonna scrape the pan because there's a lot of brown bits on the bottom, but we're gonna just scrape it up as we add our liquid ingredients. About a tablespoon. Spatula here, or a spoon or something. Garlic. To the pan, about 30 seconds. Scraping up the bottom. Okay. Let's go ahead and add our chicken broth. Whew. Very hot steam, be careful, that really hurt. That burned. Scrape up the bottom here, and then add our mustard and our capers. And like the recipe said, we're just gonna let this reduce till about halfway. Okay, so I'm just gonna let that mustard dissolve. And then once that reduces slightly, we can go ahead and add our butter. And then we will put the chicken back in the skillet. But I'm gonna take you guys over there with this camera. All right guys, I just have it on a low heat right now. Gonna go ahead and add our butter. 1 tablespoon of butter. Add some lemon juice. Little drizzle here. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm gonna add a little bit more. We need 2 tablespoons, so that's pretty much 2 tablespoons, I'd say. Go ahead and add our chicken to the skillet, and the sauce will thicken up as it cools off, but I'm gonna leave it on a low heat right now. I'm just gonna let the chicken sit in the sauce. Okay guys, and for the asparagus, I just have a bunch of asparagus. I already washed it. I'm gonna add some olive oil to it, some salt, some pepper, maybe some garlic powder, and some cheese, some Parmesan cheese. And we're just gonna bake that for like 12 to 15 minutes until it's nice and tender. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that out of the oven, or the fridge, sorry. And we need to preheat the oven to 425. I think I did that. I think I put it up a little too high. Yeah, I put it at 475. We want 425, that's good. And I have the chicken on a low heat right now. And yes, the sauce does look a little bit dark, but it's because of all that brown, the brown stuff on the bottom that we scraped up. It's gonna taste delicious anyway, even though it looks a little bit dark. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the asparagus out of the fridge. And yeah, our potatoes as well. Parmesan. Close this up. Parmesan, asparagus, and then Bob Evans sour cream and onion, sour cream and chives. Oh yeah, sour cream and chives, mashed potatoes. These are some of my favorite mashed potatoes ever. So good. Gonna cook these up as well. Put this to the side, okay. Gonna go ahead and add the asparagus to a large baking dish, and I'm just going to add some olive oil and some seasonings, make it nice and tasty. And yeah, these are already washed. Asparagus here, so pretty. So, and then grab my seasonings and oil. And I'm gonna use some lemon juice. Why not? That's gonna be good. So, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a baking dish. Oh, here it is. Use this guy here. Baking dish. Just washed it earlier. So, go ahead and add this asparagus to our baking dish. Hope it's big enough. Should be fine. This should be fine. Yeah, we'll make it work. Oh, you know, I should have snapped the bottoms. I forgot to do that. I'm gonna snap the bottom of the asparagus, and then we will add it to our baking dish. Give us some more room since we can't eat the bottoms anyway. Snap them open. That is a satisfying snap. Sounds like knuckles being cracked. Okay, that's good. Snap these guys. That's perfect. Really like that sound. I like that sound. Okay, they are all snapped and ready to go. Little asparagus. And just drizzle some olive oil all over these guys here. That's good. Some lemon juice. Just a little sprinkle of that. Some pepper. Some salt. Just using my sea salt. Use this end here. Garlic powder. And Parmesan cheese. Might as well use this. We'll use this. Just a little sprinkle. Little asparagus. Ready to bake. So once our oven reaches 425, I'm gonna go ahead and bake these guys for about 12 to 15 minutes or until they're just nice and tender. I'm gonna place these right over here. Okay. And then of course all I have to do for this is put it in the microwave. So very easy. Very easy. Put these away here. My seasonings away in our little cabinet. Put my oil away and throw these little bottoms, the butts, the butts of the asparagus. Put these away as well. And our chicken is looking good from what I can see. Yeah, it's doing good. I'm gonna leave the lid off. Okay guys, the oven is preheated, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my asparagus, put it in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, counting down.
So we're gonna let the 15 minutes complete, and then we can go ahead and plate everything up after I microwave this. Microwave for 3 minutes. Okay, put this in the microwave. Okay guys, the asparagus is done. Sorry, I'm playing Bird Box on the screen. But I'll show you guys the asparagus. Here's our delicious asparagus. See? Hear that sizzle? So this is, ooh, it's hot. This is done. I'm just waiting for the mashed potatoes to be done, and then I'm gonna go ahead and plate everything up. Okay guys, so went ahead and plated everything up. Looks so delicious. Here's our Parmesan asparagus here. And then our lemon chicken piccata with the sauce. I just drizzled sauce all over the potatoes and extra capers on the top. Looks so delicious. Smells so delicious as well. I'm gonna go ahead and cut up some of this chicken, make it easier to eat. So yeah, but it looks so good. It smells so good. Oh my word. Nice little tang to it. Just chopping this up. And yeah, these are my favorite mashed potatoes. Bob Evans, oh my word. Go ahead and eat some with you guys. Look at that inside of the chicken there. Nice and fully cooked chicken breast. Oh my word. That sauce is so good. Tangy, meaty, because of that chicken broth. Just got a bite of those capers as well. That sauce is so good. So delicious. Wow. Simple and delicious. Asparagus. Asparagus is so good. It's been a while since I've had asparagus. Pairs together so nicely. I was gonna do broccoli, but I always do broccoli, so. So good. So to drink, I have another kombucha. This one is called Paradise Bliss, or I'm sorry, Island Bliss. I don't think I've had this one before. Pretty sure there's gonna be like pineapple in it. But yeah, it's the Synergy kombucha, GT Synergy Island Bliss. I've said this before, but it's my favorite brand ever. So, has the mother at the bottom. See if we can see the mother. Yep, I don't know if you can see that, but that cloud, you see? Maybe you can't see it, but I can. That cloud is the mother. All those probiotics. So good. Just swirl it, don't shake it, otherwise it will explode everywhere. Let's see. What the flavor is. I'm pretty sure it's like pineapple. Where does it say? No, can't see. Can't see what fruit flavor this is. But I'm gonna go ahead and taste it. See what it is. It is a mystery. Love this kombucha. So good. I'll just use my little plastic straw here. Cheers. Ooh, exploding. Lots of carbonation for sure. Cheers. Can taste mango. That is good. I love this. It's so good. So good. With extra capers. Meal. It's a delicious meal here. Sorry, my nose itches. Yeah, when I worked at Carrabba's, I didn't eat chicken at the time. So I didn't get to try the chicken piccata, but it was like such a popular dish. Everyone loved it, it seemed like. I can see why, it's really, really good. I mean, I don't know if this is just like Carrabba's, but probably not, but. Ooh, but it is good. Glad I'm trying it. Mm. Put my leg up here. Feels so good to stretch out your leg on the counter. Like I'll just watch TV and have my leg propped up. It's really comfortable. What are capers? Thought I had the bottle here. I'm curious to know what capers are. I'm gonna look it up. I'm curious. What are capers? I guess I could have asked Siri, but the caper bush, Caparis spinosa, is a plant that is native to the Mediterranean, Africa, Asia, and Australia. It is known as the finder's rose. The caper bush has thick, fleshy, shiny, round. Sorry. I'm like trying to, there's a lot here. Anyways, it's a plant that is native to the Mediterranean, Africa, Asia, and Australia. That's pretty cool. So it's a plant. Lots of flavor. Yeah, Bird Box. Sorry, my mouth is full. Ew. I have Bird Box on the TV. Yesterday I watched, what is it called? Oh my word. A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place 2. I watched that yesterday. So good. I watched the first one years ago. And I don't really remember the first one. But yesterday I watched the second one and it's really intense. Really good. And today I have Bird Box. I remember watching, excuse me. I remember watching this one a few years ago as well. Very, very intense as well. Quite graphic, lots of blood. So good, oh my word. Yeah. Yeah, there's alcohol in it. That's why I like that brand. To be honest. That's why I like that brand. And also the carbonation is like really on point, like lots of carbonation in the kombucha. So I thought I loved asparagus, but after eating all this asparagus, I am actually I can't say that I love it. It's okay. I still love broccoli, but yeah. I don't love asparagus. I thought I did. But I love this sauce. For sure. Last bite. Excuse me. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. This was so delicious. I hope you like this very simple, basically 30-minute recipe of chicken piccata. So yeah, hope you guys like this video. It was so delicious. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.